god. Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god.
Hello, everyone. Oh, I almost just had a feedback there. What is going on? It is finally time for the results stream. Can everyone hear me all right? Let's see, who do we have in here? We have Real Morose, we have Danae, we have the Professor himself, Kalinter, Lucivar, hello, Mickey D in the house, we have Melchior,
Wait, I know you.
Gallner, we have Angel, hello, and we have Lastutin. Let's see, and we got 2 follows. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I don't stream that often, but appreciate it nonetheless. Let me get everything up on the screen, and then we can get started. Uno momento. And here we go. Got some Billy Fighters in here. What's up? Get some stuff in here, and oh, that is not what I meant to happen. There we go. All right, so here we are at the results stream. I have counted up all of the votes. We're going to go through, we're going to talk about all the mods that were submitted, just give them a little overview. We're not going to have too much of, you know, a song and dance. It's just going to be a short stream. But we are going to go through here and we're going to do some trivia as well as we go through these mods. So let's turn down the music volume a little bit. How many were there? Well, it's as many as are right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Danae, did I miss anything? Did I miss anyone? I would hate if we did this stream and then it turned out I missed a mod. Anybody not see their mod? All right. Well, 17 is good. We are good to go. So let's get started. The first one on the list is Markets and Caravans. And this one's by Baron Nolan von Strea. So this is one of the many mods added here, and it looks like it adds quite a few markets and caravans throughout the world. Unfortunately, I did not have time to install all of these mods myself. I've actually been out of town and busy all week. So we will have to do with screenshots and descriptions, unfortunately. But it looks like this mod adds some roving merchant caravan that moves between Aldaroon, Balmora, Vivec, and Sadrith Mora, which is very cool. I know that we have another mod for traveling merchants that adds singular merchants between certain cities, but this one seems pretty cool. It's an entire caravan and was also created under crunch, so that is pretty impressive. And we're going to go ahead and do our first trivia question here. It's a pretty easy one. And I'm going to be keeping track of points, and at the end, I will be giving a Steam gift card to the winner. So, our first question is, who was the primary creative mind behind the world of Morrowind? It is a single individual person. Mickey D, I hope they buy Morrowind with it if they don't already own it. That would be a very good purchase. Yes, this one's very easy. Free point. It's a free point for whoever wants to take it. It is not multiple choice. This is a very famous individual within the Morrowind fandom. Kirkbride. All right, I'll take that. If anybody, Toddy Boy is not correct, unfortunately. Kalinter, I will give you the point. If anybody can tell me his full name, I will also give you a point. Gwen, you also get a point. Okay, we have the points up here. And let's move on to the next mod. Obviously, Todd Howard, any other answer is objectively wrong. I don't know about that. Ooh, is this a point that can be argued, actually? I'm not sure about that, because Todd was the producer for Morrowind, but Michael Kirkbride was kind of the mind behind the creative process. So, I'm not entirely sure. Julian LeFay was definitely important, but he was more for Morrowind, or not Morrowind, Daggerfall was kind of his deal. Maybe not such a good question after all, I'm not sure, but it sparked some discussion, so you know what, it's fine. Let's move on to the next mod. This one is the Pearl Divers. This one's by Globe Mallow. Oh wow, this one has a spoiler. So let's see, what are we looking at here? It looks like a very cool looking crashed ship on the shore of Vivec here. I like how you have Vivec in the background here. Oh, and then some Ashfall stuff right here. Very cool. It does look very cozy. It is very cool to see new modders. I'm so excited to see new names. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's a quest. You talk to One Eye at his shipwreck home. You can find him east of the Temple Canton in Vivec. Vila Firebeard's camp is directly east of Ald Redana, and you have to meet them both to see the conclusion to their story. I'm not going to reveal the spoiler because you should go play this mod yourself. I will actually be playing through all of these mods, probably tomorrow when I get some time. I wish I had more time these past couple weeks to actually participate in the Modjam, but unfortunately, you know, life gets in the way. So this is Pearl Divers. Usually when I do these results stream, I make like a mod list with all the mods in it so we can go look at them. But you know, I think for today, just having a short stream, getting a little bit of a showcase in, will do just nicely. All right. And we are going to go into our next trivia question. What is the name of the book that Caius Casadus sends you to Vivec to find? Specifically, he sends you to Mayra. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I probably should have put these questions up on screen. Real Morose. Yes, I'm assuming you're Remoros. That is correct. One point for Real Morose. I thought it was said Mera. I'm not entirely sure. that's one downside of having no voice acting in Morrowind, is I don't know how to pronounce anything. I'm not even sure if I'm saying Caius's name right. I know some people call him Caius Casades. Caius Casadus, that's the one I say. But it's I think it's something that'll never really be resolved within the community itself. We'll just constantly bicker about how things are pronounced until the end of time. The Lusty Argonian Maid is a great answer, but unfortunately not the correct one. Let's move on to the next mod. We got more progressive Voss. Now let's see what this one has. An expanded Voss that includes a Silt Strider port, new traders, and it includes OAB, Wares, and Tamriel data as interops here. So it looks like this mod is by Gigamira, or I know this one. I know this name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Maligarant. I'm sorry if I am mispronouncing that. I barely know how to pronounce my own name, and it's only 4 letters. But they say that Voss was far too tiny for their liking as the gateway between House Telvanni and the rest of the mainland Vardenfell. Since Arion is the most progressive Telvanni Magister, I figured he would recruit a Silt Strider pilot to encourage traders to come in with their goods, as well as open Telvanni territory up for trade. This looks really cool. Let's take a look. With the title like that, it sounds like the mod just removes slaves. That is what it sounds like. Are there even slaves in Tel Voss? I know there are in Sadrith Mora. Wow, this looks really good. Not reading names right is a requirement for streamers. True. True. I do appreciate that you took these screenshots in vanilla, because it really gives you an idea of what you're looking at. This is a very neat mod. Ooh, I like this. A nice little campfire area, sit around, get warm before heading off into Telvanni territory to get absolutely destroyed by some wizard in a mushroom. I love this. And it does indeed fit with the flea market theme. This certainly looks like a flea market with all the Gwar traders and everything. I'm a big fan. I am a big fan of this. Alright. Let us move on to the next mod. I only have so many... Oh, am I puffing into my mic? Sorry about that. Thanks, Murph. I appreciate it. Okay, this one is called Leap of Faith, and we have a nice little Khajiit character. Looks like it's trying to sell potions? A pilgrimage, too. 1 leap, 2 leaps, 3 leaps. I see. A new merchant has come to Nissus, selling potions of jump to would-be fast travelers. The pilgrim has gone missing. Are these two things as unrelated as they might seem? This is Leap of Faith by Lucivar. Now I'm too far from the mic. Man. I can't believe it. Will there be an Option 1 memorial stream? That's gonna have to be up to Danae. She was the one who killed Option 1, and so I think it should be on her shoulders to memorialize it. But I can tell you right now, I voted for Option 1, and I'm sad that it did not come to fruition. This mod looks super interesting. This is a nice little quest mod. I don't trust this guy at all. I haven't played it, but if I had to guess, this guy is sending pilgrims straight to their untimely demise. Just like the first time you go and get the scrolls from Tariel, and you just woo fly into the air, and then you hit the ground and realize gravity is a cruel mistress. Danae says she did kill it. You will thank me when you grow up and understand things. Option 1 was murdered in cold blood, Danae. And it will be some time before we forgive you. Khajiit not allowed to sell his wares? I guess you're gonna have to download the mod and find out, Gwen. So speaking of Tariel, we're actually gonna do a Tariel themed question. You see, that's why I skipped the last mod before doing a question. So, there is a character named Tariel, if you're not aware, who falls to his death in the first few minutes of Morrowind, right in front of the player. He has a number of scrolls on him. What are the names of these scrolls? They all have the same name. Ooh, Gwen, I am sorry, but that is incorrect. Markand is correct. A Carrion Flight. Scrolls of a Carrion... Oops. Of a Carrion Flight. Markand, that is your point, my friend. Murlord, you are just a little bit too late. Danae, you're probably having some lag there with your... with the stream. Chat is indeed on fire. Also, Murlord, welcome into the stream. Sorry if I missed you before. Okay, let's move on to the next mod. So this is a foreign quarter market square. It's by MW Geck, which is a great name, if I must say. Take New Zealand lag into account and I win. I'm sorry, I can only do it with what I'm given, my friend. With Yadjan, it's enterprising flight. Well, that whoever makes Yadjan needs to fix that. That's incorrect. Give half my point to Gwen for fairness. Okay, if you want. You know what? I'll just give you both a point. I did it before. I'll do it again. This is my stream. The rules can be as arbitrary as I wish. They did answer first. It was spelled incorrectly, but they did answer first. Alright, so Foreign Quarter Market Square by MW Geck overhauls the pit area and the lower wasteworks of the Foreign Quarter in Vivec to a cozy flea market with custom, OAB, and vanilla assets. There are so many good mods, and Danae, it is indeed rigged. I do not hide my corrupted point system here. So let's take a look at some of these screenshots of the new flea market. It's looking good. I gotta say, I love it when modders do this. I don't know if anybody else is picking up on this, but this is not a square wall. If I had made this, this would be a rectangle right here. But you see there's like realistic shapes to this little window area, and I like it. I also like this little shelf being used as a bar. Very cool. Wow. The tapestries up at the top, I love it. This is definitely a flea market. I really like this, actually. Trapezoid. Wow. It's just a small little area, but I like it. Ooh. Is this vanilla and I've just missed it? What are these icons? Who made this? MW Geck, are you in the chat? Because look at these icons. Okay, I need to stop. Look at this. I can't zoom. Oh, here we go. Zoom. Look at the icons on the potions. Anybody know where that's from? DM me a link to the mod, please. This is awesome. I love this. Oh, there's a patch available for BCOM. I'm definitely installing this mod. This is awesome. All right. Thank you. Here, I'm gonna steal this real quick. Just put that over here for later. And let's get back here. Where were we at? We just did this one. So we're at, oh man, 2 R's. This messes me up. Let's see. Tiram Tarala's treasure trove of trinkets. Now that is a tongue twister. This one is by Remeros, who happens to be in the chat. So we are going to give him a little bit of love. Visit Cool to find the new market of Tiram Tarala, an eccentric peddler with wares to sell and stories to tell. Browse his selection of exotic goods from all over Tamriel and beyond. He might even have a few heirlooms he picked up during his adventuring days. I totally forgot I had the nut button set up. Oh my god. This is pretty cool. All these extra like market areas to go buy and sell stuff in. I am loving. Which is perfect because I was actually planning on doing a merchant playthrough next, actually. This is really cool. I'm liking... Are these different swords? Effend. Dragon Tooth. Devil Strike. Wow, that is a cool weapon. I love this. The amulets are great. Look at all this pottery. That's beautiful. Are these pillows? Dude, this is aw- Remeros, this is great, dude. Oh. I love these so much. This is an awesome mod. This one has pillows, so it's obviously the best one. I honestly agree. This is an amazing mod. Can we get a nice little round of applause for Remeros? Are they not pillows? Inflicting his kinks upon the world, yes. Indeed. Varys, welcome to the chat. Hello. Okay. Wow. This is... I'm blown away right now. I cannot... Is this compatible with BCOM, I hope? I hope so. Well, I cannot linger too long on one mod, despite my love for it. So we're going to move on to Smuggler's Market. I am indeed a menace. That's fine. That's fine. We need more menaces around here. There's a version without the pillows? Well, that's a shame. If you're not using the pillows, what are you even doing? Thank you, Lucifer. I appreciate you letting me know. Billy Fighter made this mod called Smuggler's Market. Pirates upon the shore of Azura's coast, along with a market, tavern, and small cavern. Includes one short quest. Wow. I am blown away with how much work people are able to do in just 48 hours. This looks amazing. Wow. Okay, wait, what? Junk? Junk? There are no pillows in this one, it looks like. I'm not seeing any pillows, but this is still impressive regardless. And having a nice little area for smugglers, you can go there, sell your skooma, sell your Dwemer artifacts. I really... Ooh! Ooh, look at that. I like this. I really like this. Billy Fighter, did you do this yourself, or is this an asset? I love that. Cliff Racer head on the wall? Did I miss it? Oops. Where's it at? Oh wow, you're right. Look at that. Good catch. With an apple in it too. That is amazing. I love that. Are those women weaving? You did this. That's amazing. I don't know if they're weaving, but they also appear to be topless, so I'm not gonna zoom in too much to check. Oops, I zoomed in. Oh, and then here's the cavern. Wow, this looks amazing. And it has a quest that goes with it. One short quest is included. Talk to Caravina upstairs in the tavern and go on a treasure hunt. How much you want to bet that Caravina is going to send you on a wild goose chase, huh? I almost didn't release this, well I'm glad you did, because this is a great looking mod. All right. So, next trivia question. And we're going to do a little bit of a departure from what we usually do. I'm going to ask you a modding question. All right. Is everyone ready for a modding question? This is for you participants of the Modjam here. Do you guys think a week-long Modjam would work? Or do we like the short burst of modding? I think that having a Modjam where we had a week would probably get us to have more people actually participating, I think. And we could get some more high quality mods out of it. But at the same time, the 48 hours is so crunchy, you know? I'm not entirely sold on either way, to be honest. But I think having a week would definitely, personally, I would probably participate. Because sometimes the 48 hours comes up and I'm like, oh man, I don't have any time. Marcon says they all cause pain, which I think is a good summary of what's going on. Week long won't really work since people have to work, that's true. 3 days would work. Danae, thank you for the fantastic question. Murph, you're gonna kill me here. And can I disable that in here? Okay, I don't really have time to disable it. We need to move on. But let's get our trivia question out of the way. So this time we're doing a modding question. This is the easiest modding question. There'll be a harder one later on. And this question is, animation files are kept in a specific file extension within the Morrowind engine. I'm not talking about the model they are attached to, I'm talking about the animation files themselves. What is the file extension? I didn't even finish the question yet, and Melchior Dark came out with the correct answer. It's okay, Murph. Ferris, I'm gonna give you half a point because you answered pretty much at the same time. Alright. Melchior gets a point. And Ferris gets half a point.
No.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so let me get to the end of the question before you guys hit enter from now on, alright? Just to give other people a chance. Ferris, I actually gave you a full point because you did answer after I had already answered the question. Oh my god, we're getting lots of nuts. Next mod is Suran Silt Skiff. This one is by Judius Zentano. Zentao? I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize profusely. And this one appears to be, as it says, a silt skiff. Right here. Skiffs are very cool and very in fitting with Morrowind. I won't take the nut away, Remoros, don't worry. No Jeopardy rules? I'll be honest, don't know how Jeopardy rules work. I'm going first come, first served, baby. I watched Jeopardy before, but you know, the 100, 250 points, stuff like that. I did not have time to prepare all that. Alright, one night each month a friendly Ashlander will appear in Suran, with her skiff offering a fine selection of ingredients and potions, as well as her training services, and a unique ring. The skiff will appear around sunset on the 17th, and disappear again on the morning of the 18th. Wow! In Jeopardy, you can't answer until the question is completed. Yes, that is the rule. Morrowind modders think of a pronounceable name challenge impossible. For sure. Well, regardless of what Jeopardy is doing, the way I'm doing it is let me finish the question and then you can answer. And I'll know because I'm saying it, so you can't use a lag as an excuse. I hear you. Ashlander names have to be super hard to pronounce. That is true, but the modder's name is the unpronounceable part of this. All right, we are moving on to the next mod. If you can't tell, I'm kind of doing a question every other mod or so. Balmora Grave Market. Now, I've heard that this one is very good, and this one's by Markond, who's in the chat. So let's give Markond some of the recognition he deserves for his mod, or her. I'm not sure what you're doing there. The disused catacombs under Balmora make a fine spot for a flea market. Food, drink, jewelry, home goods, tailoring, all available and guaranteed watched over by the sacred dead. Very cool. I'm a guy. Good to know. Alright, this looks cool. Very cool. I'm trying not to get too into detail with these mods because I really want you guys to go try these mods out yourself. Otherwise, we'd be having like a 4-hour long stream where I'd be downloading every mod and going through all of them. So Balmora Grave Market. Already digging the Nexus page. I like when people add titles and stuff here. The Grave Pit. Oh, that is spooky. Bones in this water behind a cage. The light adds to it quite a bit. And why can't we have that stream? Because unfortunately I do not have time. Perhaps I'll do another stream some other time we'll do that, but at the moment I do not have time for this. Don't follow me on Twitter. I need to remove all this stuff. I don't even stream anymore. I'm sorry about this. Ashlander gems. So we got some Ashlanders here selling some gems. Let's take a look at that. I like these little table models right here. Where did you get those from, Markond? Like that. Ooh. I gotta say, I really dig them just being on this cushion right here. OAB. Very nice. I like how they're all arranged on the cushion here, the paper here. It feels deliberate, and I like it. Oh, I didn't even need to zoom in. They're right here. Very cool. You don't need to stream anymore. You are streaming now. I don't need this Billy Fighter. I don't need the sass coming from you with the 69 in your name. Hi, Danina. Welcome to the stream. Excuse me. Oh. There's that table again. Oh, and the teas. I didn't even see that. Very nice. I got some glass and silver housewares. Oh, I really like the glassware behind these little grates. That's cool. Here's some more. Is that a body? Are these bodies? And cards. Oh, she's some kind of witch or something. No wonder she's down in the sewers. She's gonna get burned at the stake up top. Clothier and pawnbroker. Gotta have a pawnbroker in your shady sewer flea market. I mean, you gotta. Welcoming tavern atmosphere. Markond, I'm gonna be obvious. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if this is the most welcoming. It's atmospheric for sure, but welcoming. I feel like I'm gonna die down here, but that is a vibe that I am actually very cool with. Ooh, is this a missive board? Can you get quests from this? Or is it just like news and bulletins and stuff like that? I need to know, Markond. I need to go get quests from that board. Gravehome, a player house. Just news. Oh, goose chases. Very nice. Very nice. A bulletin board for goose chases. A player home down here, huh? That would work really nicely for maybe a thief type character. Hide down in the sewers with your friendly bartenders and your pawnbrokers. Oh, okay. So this is how you get in there, huh? Oh, can't. Oh, I see. There we go. Yeah, now I don't need to do this. And let's go full screen. You know, I'm feeling a little. I don't know how to get rid of that though. So we're gonna have to deal with it. BCOM version location. Yes, BCOM version. Ugh. Thank you so much. Feels like you're gonna die. That's about as welcoming as Morrowind gets. No, Danina, look, there's a BCOM version. So this is the Strider version, BCOM version. So it'll still work with Morrowind crafting. There's also a hatch location. Ring of the Flea. Oh man, I gotta go find that. That's an awesome ring. The notice board. Fortune teller future spread. The fortune, that's what she is. She's a fortune teller. Ooh, look at those. At those coins. Mmm. That is beautiful. Oh, and very much indeed made it to the hot mods, as you very much do so deserve. Triunes. It fell off since. Yeah, well, it's been how long now? It's been 3 days. So I mean, you had your spot at the top, and then the Nexus was like, all right, time for a new mod, and that's how it goes. And you know what? For this question of the trivia, we are actually going to go ahead and use a Balmora question. Since this mod is indeed set in Balmora, and it's quite good. So, question for the Balmora folk. Great mod. Oh, MW Geck is here. Hey, we looked at your mod earlier, and we also really enjoyed it. So, for Balmora, there is a bookseller in pretty much the middle of the city. What is their name? This one's a little harder, because I don't think anyone ever even goes in there. Oh wow, they all came in at once. First one was Melchior Dorisa Darvel. That is correct. And Melchior, that is a second point for you. Currently, Melchior is in the lead. You guys need to gang up on him if you want any chance of winning. He's only 1 point up, so you're good. 4 of us go in there, apparently. Yep. I'll be honest, I never went in there. That pause I was taking before I went in was actually me looking up the answer, because I don't know. MD not afflicted with this lag, it seems. Evidently not. I hope it's not lag on my end. I'm all green over here. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. We got QMS, the Repulsive Paramour. This one is by Enclave Killer. And let's see. Embark on a misadventure to find the perfect wife for a very unpleasant farm boy. Second entry in the QMS series. I'm not familiar with the QMS series. If you're in here, Enclave Killer, feel free to share what that is. Quests of he answers it right here. Quests of Mysterious Strangers is a quest series that focuses on short but unique quests and or quest lines in which the player meets and interacts with special characters that help better show perspectives of various factions for the purpose of immersing the player in the game world. Yeah, that is a long sentence right there. Say that 3 times fast. The series takes influence from Red Dead Redemption. Ooh, I like that. I really like that, actually. Red Dead Redemption has great quests. Okay, only requires the expansions? So you could use this with OpenMW? Oh, actual dialogue and not just a goodbye / yes/no question? Okay, I mean, it looks like there's not a whole lot to say about this quest just from the Nexus page, but the writing was inspired by Red Dead Redemption, so perhaps you should go give it a look because, wowee, the writing in Red Dead Redemption is pretty killer. Uh, is Enclave Killer here? Let's see. Oh, I missed some chat here. Nowadays, I tend to avoid Balmora. I spend too much time in there in early playthroughs. Same here. Same here. I'm always trying to find ways to not go to Balmora. Mod with the most hateable character. Is that this one? It has Blimdim? Oh no. Out of this Modjam set. Okay, well apparently there's a very hateable character in here. So go find them and possibly murder them? I'm not sure. But here we are. We have the Prof Armitage, I think that's how you say your name, has rescue mission. Now this looks like a wild goose chase if I'm not mistaken, as opposed to a flea market. A mage's daughter has disappeared and he needs help finding her. To start the quest, find one of the job notices in any of Vivek's taverns. Ooh, this mod does not use MWC, so it should be compatible with OpenMW. Very nice to hear. Let's see. Adventurer needed. A brave adventurer is needed for a desperate rescue mission. My beloved daughter has disappeared while on an expedition for our family. I'm offering 500 septim reward for her safe return, or 200 septims for news of her fate. Wow. So we have... Oops. Looks like you get to explore a tomb, some dead bodies, a necromancer perhaps? Wow, lots of bodies. And a sword of some sort. Another quest mod. Not a whole lot to say about quest mods because I haven't played them. Unfortunately, I feel bad for doing the results stream and not having played any of these mods, but I haven't really had time. I've been like juggling a bunch of stuff. Find Jub though is our next mod here. This one's by Stripes, and we all know how we feel about Stripes, so we're gonna skip this mod. No, I'm just kidding. And we're gonna see what this is all about. He wakes you up and never gets off the boat. Or does he? I already said that. Oh, is this all there is? Theme is Wild Goose Chase. So, let's see. Recommended to start a new game. Okay. Oh, wow. So you get to go find Jub. I like this armor. I really like this armor. Stripes, are you in here? What is this armor from? It's spiky and I like it. It reminds me of like a Monster Hunter armor. I don't think Stripes is in here, unfortunately. But... oh, it's vanilla. Dragon scale. I see. I've actually never seen this armor before then. Very cool. Hey, isn't this around where... no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Okay, so let's get into our next trivia question. All right. So, there is a substance known as Telvanni bug musk. It gives you a additional little bonus to your personality. But how do you use the Telvanni bug musk? In what way is it applied to your stats? I'll give you a hint, you don't drink it. Gwen, you are correct. It is a perfume. I don't know how many people say you drink it. You do technically within the game mechanics drink it, but it is a perfume that is implied that you spray on yourself. There is a little bit of a lore bit. You do drink it. You know, is that a bad question? I'm not a great trivia game host, I'll be honest here. Drag it onto the character. You know, this could have been a better question. We have a lot of correct and technically correct answers, so I'm gonna stop it right here. Lucivar, which is the best kind of correct, is the last person, and we have Gwen with 1 point. I'm just gonna count you all because I can. We have Lucivar with 1 point. We have Galner, if I pronounced that correctly. We'll forgive you this time, Ring. Next time, though, we're gonna beat you with a wet noodle. No! Not the wet noodle. Come on. Have a heart. Killenter, get another point. Markon is actually the most correct. Markon, I'm gonna give you 2 points. Because Markon was the most correct. You can drink perfumes, this is correct. Okay, I have marked everyone who answered technically correct. The stream has devolved into chaos on my end. Crunchy diamonds. You know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense the way you ingest things in Morrowind. So maybe I should think about that the next time I ask you how things are consumed. You know, it's just common sense within the world of Jub, mushrooms, and Nerevarines. Does it say in lore what beetles specifically they use for the perfume? I assume that they just kill as many beetles as they can and kind of throw them into a pot. Let's go on to the next mod, though. This one is Where Merchants Flee. I actually remember seeing this title and I thought it was genius. So great job to Melchior for coming up with that title. Melchior Dark, to be exact. An orc you might recognize in Suran has had a stroke of bad luck. Bula Gramuk purchased a Jesus Christ. Bula Gramuk. Gramuk purchased a pillow from some traveling Khajiit. But the pillow came with more than just a fancy cover, and she is looking more tired than usual. Wow, I love the art here. Oh my god, yes, I forgot about these! The fleas, look at these. These are so cool. Melchior, did you make these? These are awesome. Oh my god, this makes my skin crawl. It's amazing. Embark on a short air... Embark on a short errand for Bula, who is looking to recover her money. Experience a random quest path each playthrough. Your target can be in multiple locations. It's taking everything I can not to remove that nut button. Travel all across Vardenfell at Bula's expense on a wild goose chase. Come into possession of a flea-ridden pillow? No. No, I don't want no fleas in my pillow. Get a unique tapestry sample to decorate your house with perfect placement. Get fleas. Fleas are a source of the jump spell effect. Wow. This is really cool. I can't believe that you dumped that much content into this mod in 48 hours. Did we switch over to Oblivion music? Oh, whoops. You know what? We're sticking with the Oblivion music because Oblivion's a good game as well, and it's still our boy Jeremy Soule. Cursed mod indeed, but a great mod. A great mod. All right. We're getting to the last 4 mods. And we also have what do you call it? 4 more questions for our trivia. So we'll have a question at the end of each of these mods. This one looks fantastic. I haven't even read anything yet. Let's see. This is Thickolo Grove, created by Katya Carell. Discover a little secret of the Ashlander traders, who live near a very Lol3, the unlucky witch. I wish I could talk. This mod adds an interesting place to visit in the Grayslands, to the east of the Zainab camp, and to the south of Voss. Made for the summer Modjam 2022. Very cool. Yeah, I also want to know this. How did you model and animate those fleas so fast? That is incredible. Even if they are 2D, that is incredible. Wait, are they 2D? Are these in-game? There's no way these are in-game, right? Skooma. Okay, that answers all my questions. Let's take a look at some of these. Let's see here. Brandon, welcome to the stream. I know it's you. I recognize your Twitch. So Thickolo Grove. This looks beautiful. Whatever shader or whatever it is you used here is amazing. Fleas can attack you in-game. That's scarier than spiders. I know people are like arachnophobic, but that's scarier than spiders if I'm honest. But this, I'm gonna stop focusing on the fleas because we have more mods to pay tribute to, if you will. As much as Melchior Dark's fleas are indeed interesting. And Danita agrees with me with the flea thing. Let's see what look at this though. Look how I don't even know how to describe it. It looks fantastical. This almost looks like something out of, I mean, it's probably because I'm listening to the Oblivion soundtrack right now, but it almost looks like something out of the Shivering Isles from Oblivion. Like, this almost feels dreamlike. I love it. Look at this. Look at this screenshot. Look, we're going full screen. Look at that. Tell me this doesn't look magical. Oh, this is beautiful. These screenshots are amazing. Fantastic job. Ooh, that's a nice little shot right there. I love Fable-esque. Kalinter is on the money. This feels Fable. This feels exactly like Fable. Wow, we got a Kagudi. Are those Silt Striders? Like wild Silt Striders? They look, they don't have the carving out of their shells. Those are just wild Silt Striders living their lives with a beetle nearby. This is really, really cool. An interesting Gwar. That almost looks like it's from TSO. Wow. And we've looped back around, I believe. Yep. Oh wait, no, we haven't. There's more. There are, yeah, the textures on the Gwars look amazing. I'm saying they look like they're from ESO. Like high quality Gwar models. Amazing. Amazing. I love this mod. I haven't even read what you can do in it. I just want to go there and take screenshots. Wow. Discover a little secret in the Ashland trade. This is amazing. New area to explore. Ashlander traders. A new house you can have. I know. I'm talking about like graphical quality. Estratify. Stratify? You're going to Stratify. Whatever. 3 cute Gwars. Oh, they are cute, actually. 2 cute Silt Striders. One of them is a baby Silt Strider. Colon 3. If you're bored, go show the note from the Witch's Hut to the Ashlanders. Listen, I'm not drunk. Excuse me. I just have ADHD. No landscape edits, no Widowmaker edits. I don't even know what that means. But this looks fantastic. Wow, there's a lot going on here. A lot, like, compatibility and recommended mods for a Modjam mod? This must have been quite a bit of work. Oh my god. Is Katya in the chat? Is Katya in the chat? I need to...
No.
Nut. Yeah, let's get Katya a nut. There we go. Alright. Well, we're gonna do a modding question for this one. For this trivia question. In the mod Nationalist Nerevarine, who can you bring Caius's package to instead of Caius to go on a separate arm of the main quest? Who is it? Yeah, that's right. I came out of nowhere with that one, so you aren't prepared. Globe Mallow, Master Arion. That is correct. And your message came in at the same time, actually, Kalinter. But, you know. Let's see. Globe. Alright. So for these last 3 questions, just to let you know, they are going to count for double points. Double points. Right now, we have Markond and Kalinter tied for first place. So they are the targets, just so everyone knows. And we're going to move on to the next mod, which is OAB Market. This one is by Kalinter. So, you know, if you answer the question on this one, you get double points, but so does everyone else. So this is a mod that overhauls the Sadrith Mora market with assets from OAB Data and Tamriel Rebuilt. Wow. Let's take a look at it. This is the one where all the slaves are, right? I wish I wish I would have had this mod when I shot the video for Yajan. I used the Sadrith Mora market as one of my background shots. And I wish I would have had this mod, because this looks cool. There's the slaves, I mean the farm tools.
Nut.
There we go. We got more nuts. Oh, look at that. That's an enchanting table from OAB Data, right? If I'm not mistaken. I love the honeycombs. Or honeycombs aren't shaped like this, are they? Are they octagons or are they hexagons? I can't remember how bees work. Oh, you can see it from afar right here. Yep, that looks great. Ooh, that shop. You get even more mushrooms with BCOM. BCOM? Oh, every time something's compatible with BCOM, I want to scream with delight. Wow. Wow, that completely changes the area. It looks so empty in vanilla. Even in BCOM, that area doesn't have a lot going on. But with this, that really ups the ante of the area. It makes it feel far more important. I love the mushrooms growing around on the side of the spiral going up. I love everything about this. This is great. Amazing. Another mod to get now. This is how I feel every single mod jam. This is how I feel. I've kind of like skimmed through these. I was like, oh, an OAB market, oh, smugglers market, stuff like that. But I was kind of saving going through it until now because I wanted to have my reactions to all these screenshots. This is amazing. OAB market is fully compatible with the following mods: Beautiful Cities of Morrowind, Tadius Foods of Tamriel, Animated Morrowind, and Holidays Across Tamriel. So it's pretty compatible. I don't think there's a whole lot of mods that edit that area. So you can pretty much just install this. Just to let you know, if you're using Yadgen, go ahead and install this because it's gonna be in the next update, I promise you. All right. So next question, and this one is gonna be another modding question, I should say. In the construction set, you you use the construction set to do most of the modding that is possible within Morrowind. Of course, not including all the wizardry you can do with MWC. But the CS is also working against you. What happens if you make edits to your mod, save, and then upload it to the Nexus? What happens? Ferris is correct. Dirty references. And Ferris, you were actually ahead by several. You feel self-conscious. Correct. That is also correct. Ferris, you get that point, and it counts for double. You are now tied for third place, or first place, with Kalinter, Markond, and yourself. Good stuff. Remember, everyone, when you make a mod in the CS, the construction set, you need to launch the construction set again and save, and make sure to clean your mods with either TESAIM or TES3CMD. Alright? If I got that wrong, feel free to correct me. I'm by no means an expert modder. Next, Keybroker. This one is by Spammer. Do we have Spammer in the chat? I just dropped that. Spammer appears to be using OpenHUD, which is one of my favorite HUD mods. I still need to implement it. You should probably also use the Details tab to prod it. I don't know what that means. I'll be honest with you. What does that mean, Markond? He ported it to MWC. The HUD, yes! I am aware. And I've been meaning to implement it into my own mod list, but I haven't yet. Unfortunately, HUD mods require me to actually go in game and change around some of the like positions with Sep's HUD customizer, and I hate doing that. It takes me a lot longer than it should, to be honest. When you pick the file to load in CS, hit detail. Oh, excuse me. When you pick the file to load in CS, hit Detail tab and remove the rest before loading. Nice. Very good tip from Markond, one of our fabulous Modjam devs. So let's move on to this mod, Keybroker MWC by Spammer. What does this guy do, huh? Adds an NPC that will buy all of your useless keys. If you manage to sell him all keys in-game, he will become a master trainer in security and start selling you secret master lock picks and probes. This mod is intended to encompass both themes of the Modjam. That's a good point. He's a merchant who's sending you on a wild goose chase to collect every single key in the game, which I don't even know if that's possible, to be honest. This looks really cool. I like the idea of having a place to dump your keys. How much does he sell keys for? How much are you selling keys for, buddy? I want to be the very best and own them all. That's a nice little reference there. This is a cool mod. Where can you find him? Go to the Vivek Arena holding cells and talk to the Argonian. So wait, this guy's in jail and he'll just buy keys from you? Alright, I'm down with it. This is cool. I do like how this you're right, this does encompass both themes of the mod jam, which we haven't seen yet, really. Usually they have like their merchant area, and then there's a quest attached to the merchant area that sends you on a wild goose chase. But in this case, the mod itself kind of is you can't really have one without the other, and they both work integrally really well with the themes. So I think that if any mod fit the theme, it was this one. This one does fit it really well. Spammer, are you in the chat? Last chance before I move on to our trivia. I like to give people the opportunity to chat about their stuff. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the trivia. Alright. So, the Xbox, the original Xbox, had Morrowind as one of its titles. However, Morrowind wasn't, or the Xbox wasn't really powerful enough to run Morrowind completely. So the developers had to put a few tricks in there to make things work. One of the tricks was something to do with the loading of the game. When the game loaded, wow, I hadn't finished yet, but I'll take it. Markond, now I was taking a little longer on that one. Markond and Lucifer sent that at the same time. I will give it to both of you. 2 points. You guys are crazy. Okay, right now Markond is in the lead. We have one more question at the end of this last little mod here. It's not a little mod. I don't know why I said that. We have one last mod, then we'll have the last trivia question. And I tell you what, this last question is going to be worth triple points, 3 points. So that way everyone who has answered so far is still in the running. And for the purpose of this final trivia question, I am only going to take answers from people who have correctly answered in the past. Just so the last question doesn't go to somebody who hasn't answered. And we can fill out this last little bit. Alright. So here we are at the last mod of the Mod Jam. This one is by Operator Jack, a veteran here in the MMC. I wish I knew how to talk. And we have this guy who appears to be a blacksmith, Severe. Severe, the greatest blacksmith Nern ever knew. You can find him at the Striderport in Cool. I've been to Cool a lot lately. I've been going to Solstheim. Severe the Traveling Bladesmith has found himself in Cool, nestled beneath the cover of the Striderport. He boasts a wide collection of blades, from far and wide. Blades with flat faces, some tall as towers. He searches for the mate to his favorite sword, which he also calls his favorite sword. Will you help him find his favorite sword? Will you help him save the light of his life, Wild Goose Chase? Or will you turn your back on the Porcupine? This mod contains 2 short quests to help Severe, both of which require solving a simple riddle. This mod is intended to encompass both themes of the Mod Jam. I think this mod also does indeed fit both. After all, he's sending you after his favorite sword as a mate for his favorite sword. So, you know, that is a little bit of a wild goose chase. This looks pretty dope, I'll be honest. It's another quest mod with a merchant. So I think there's not much to say about it. This guy has a really big package. Look at that. Can we get a nut for that? And I think that is our final mod. Last check. Anybody have any other mods that I missed?
No.
Thank you so much, Brandon. I appreciate that. And Last chance. I've gone through 17 mods. If I've missed any, now is the time to let me know. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the trivia game. Alright. This last one is a bit of a doozy. I'm not even entirely sure if anybody's going to be able to get it because it is a little bit of an obscure reference to something that the Morrowind developers were involved in relatively early on, immediately after the release of Morrowind. So what I'm looking for the name of the creative writing group that focused on the tales from the Elder Scrolls and specifically Morrowind's lore years into the future. Galner, the chess club is not what I'm looking for. And now remember, this one's worth 3 points. Let me double check something for Coda. Let me make sure that they aren't the same thing. Okay. Coda is not what I'm looking for, but it's close. So Coda was a graphic novel script written by Michael Kirkbride, right? This was a community writing project. So Coda fits that theme, but I'm looking for the community writing project. The Imperial Library is also not correct. Lorana's RP is not correct. I was worried that nobody would get this because I found this after falling into a rabbit hole. PGE2? I don't know what that is. Let me make sure it's not the same thing. It is not PGE2. Oh man. Nobody got it, huh? Okay, we're gonna do one more minute. See if anybody gets it. We're stopping on 420. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to tell you guys. Let's just get to 420, see if maybe somebody Googled it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to find it, but trial thing, I don't think so. I'm Googling the best I can. I'm surprised it didn't take off, to be honest. When I heard about this, I was like, this sounds incredibly cool. And I actually did ask about it in the MMC, and nobody knew what the hell I was talking about. So this is why I made this the final question. Alright, it is 420. Blaze it. And none of you got it. So that does mean Markond is our winner. But the correct answer was Tomorrowwind. Tomorrowwind was a creative writing community project led by the developers of Morrowind to create comics and graphic novels around the 5th and 6th era of the Elder Scrolls lore. And you can actually still find their website. You can find a lot of stuff. But it never took off. Never heard of Tomorrowwind. Yes, the developer started it actually. The developer started Tomorrowwind. So with that, Markond, you are our trivia winner with 5 points. I will be giving you a Steam gift card as a reward. And now it is finally time for the moment you have been waiting for. Who won the Modjam? Let's see here. Let me just double check because I do not want to mess this up. If I mess this up, Danae will never forgive me. And I think we actually might have a tie. Scar, welcome in. Oh no, we do have a tie. How do we decide ties? Danae, are you in chat? I need your help. How do I decide ties? In chat poll? That's a great idea. If Danae doesn't come back and tell me no, we're going with that. Okay. I've got it. Marcon says, if I'm one of the choices, give it to the other. Okay. Well, Marcon has given up his position. So that actually does work it out. Well, the thing is, there is a first place prize. It's a physical prize. But both do indeed win. No more tie. Okay, so here are your 4 winners. In third place, OAB Market by Kalinter with 95 points. That is right here. Let's take a look. OAB Market by Kalinter is third place with 95 points. Kalinter, you win a game code. Talk to Danae about getting that code, please. I do not have them. Next up, Nut with 96 points is Thickalow Grove by Katya Carell. Katya, I don't think you're in stream, so I will message you on Discord or on the Nexus to make sure you get your prize. Alright, and tied for first place are... Oh, wait, let's show off. I almost forgot. We gotta show off Thickalow Grove. I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself. Thickalow Grove. Third place, or second place, my bad. Well deserved, I will say. And finally, in first place, tied with 98 points, is Smuggler's Market by Billy Fighter and Balmora Grave Market by Markond. Both with 98 points and absolutely beautiful, stunning mods with a huge amount of work put into them in just 48 hours while still fitting the theme very well. Yeah, let's get some nuts, everyone. I wish I had an applause, like a you know, like a background stage audience applause, but I don't. So you're gonna have to go with the nut. Both all of these, every single one of these mods was amazing. I have to say, you know, of course on stream the ones with the best screenshots are gonna look the best, but clearly there was a lot of love and work put into every single one of these mods, and I can't wait to try out all the quests that you guys wrote and see all of the secrets you've hidden and find all the bugs that you won't ever find while testing in 48 hours, so I can wind you on the Discord. In this case, Markond, I do believe you said to give it to Billy Fighter, correct? Or do you want to rescind that? Are you going to rescind it now that you know it's Billy? Billy insulted me earlier, but that's okay because he won. You did miss it, Mason. I'm so sorry. But, okay, Markond won trivia. So, the prize of the MMC Summer Modjam coffee mug goes to Billy Fighter. Billy Fighter, congratulations, man. Well deserved. Let's go take a look at your mod. Oops, Smuggler's Market. This looks absolutely stunning. It fits with the theme. You can tell how much work and love and care was put into this with how well, everything is laid out, everything makes sense, everything fits in the game world. There is a cliff racer with an apple in its freaking mouth. What else can be said? Also, let's just one more time appreciate this. I don't think you guys appreciate how hard it is to do in the CS, unless you modeled it in Blender, and in that case it still hurts. It's still painful. Modding in Morrowind can be a lot of work. It can be very tedious. So thank you everyone who participated in this year's Summer Modjam. I can't wait to see you guys in the next Modjam. And make sure you guys go download these mods and give them a shot. Alright? Now, can I get a few more nuts for the road? And then we're going to end it there. I just need one more nut, please.
Nut.
Thank you, Scar. Alright, guys. I'm going to cut the stream there. Sorry it was kind of short. I mean, an hour and a half isn't that short. But, you know, the substance wasn't there as it usually is. I know that. But I hope you guys still had a great time. Mason, you can always watch the stream. You can watch the stream VOD if you want to. And you know what? Here, actually, I forgot that I could do my own nut.
Nut.
And what are you gonna do about it? Alright, guys. Love you all. Have fun playing these mods. See ya.